Most guys think the way to attract women is to chase them. Text first, reply instantly, try to impress her, try to keep the conversation going no matter what. And at first, that feels like the right thing to do, because in most areas of life, effort leads to results. But if you've ever felt like you're always the one putting in effort, while she slowly starts losing interest, you're not imagining it. Her replies get shorter. She takes longer to respond. Eventually, she stops replying altogether. And most guys react by chasing even harder. But the truth is, the more you chase someone's attention, the less attractive you become. And the moment you stop chasing, something interesting starts to happen. The dynamic completely shifts. Lesson 1. Why men chase. Most men chase because they believe effort creates attraction. In life, that's usually true. If you want to get stronger, you train harder. If you want better grades, you study more. If you want success, you work harder than everyone else. So naturally, a lot of guys apply that same mindset to dating. If you like a girl, you show more interest. You text more. You try harder to impress her. But attraction doesn't work the same way effort does. When a guy is constantly texting, constantly checking his phone, constantly trying to keep someone interested, what he's really communicating is that he needs her validation. And the moment someone feels like you need their approval, your value in their eyes drops. Not because you're a bad person, but because people are naturally drawn to those who are confident without needing constant reassurance. Lesson 2, the validation trap. A lot of chasing isn't actually about the girl. It's about validation. You want to know she likes you. You want the reassurance that you're attractive. You want the feeling of being chosen. And there's nothing wrong with wanting connection. But when your confidence depends on someone else's attention, it slowly starts controlling your emotions. If she replies fast, you feel great. If she takes hours to respond, suddenly you start overthinking everything. You reread the messages. You wonder if you said something wrong. You check your phone more often than you should. And now, your mood is being controlled by someone who barely knows you. That's not confidence. That's dependence. Lesson 3. What happens when you stop chasing? When a man stops chasing, his focus shifts. Instead of trying to impress women, he starts focusing on himself, his goals, his health, his discipline, his future. And something interesting happens when a man genuinely has things going on in his life. He becomes harder to access. He's not constantly waiting for replies. He's not glued to his phone. He's busy building something for himself. And that naturally creates something powerful: mystery. People become curious about the person who isn't desperately trying to get their attention. And curiosity is one of the strongest triggers for attraction. Lesson 4, the mindset shift. Stopping the chase doesn't mean ignoring women or pretending you don't care. It means you stop making them the center of your life. You can still talk to women. You can still show interest. But your happiness doesn't depend on their attention anymore. Your priority becomes building yourself into someone with discipline, purpose, and direction. And when a man has direction, the way he carries himself changes. He becomes calmer, more confident, more focused, and people notice that energy immediately. Lesson 5. Respect your own time. One of the biggest changes that happens when you stop chasing is that you start respecting your own time. Instead of waiting around for someone else's attention, you invest that time into your life. your fitness, your goals, your skills, your mindset. And the more you build yourself up, the less you feel the need to chase validation from anyone, because your confidence starts coming from what you're building, not from who is texting you back. Outro. The biggest shift most men need to make isn't learning how to attract women. It's learning how to stop needing validation from them. Because the moment you stop chasing attention, you start building a life that naturally attracts it. Focus on your goals. Focus on your growth. And stop giving your time and energy to people who haven't earned it. Because the strongest position you can ever be in is knowing your worth without needing someone else to confirm it.